Okay, so I just got home from work from the flower shop and the house is a mess. It is a total disaster. I left kind of in a hurry this morning, so I didn't get to like any of the kitchen stuff or the living room like I normally do. So it looks like a hot mess. So we're going to start there. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Let's be real, okay? My house is lived in, your house is lived in, okay? They all get messy, so whatever. Anyways, I'm going to show you the state of the house and then we're going to clean it together. All right, let's jump in. Okay, so we're just going to start right at the front door and make our way through the house. Of course, the pillows are off the couch. That is just a never-ending battle with the dogs. Oh, my goodness. But I got the curtain put up, you guys. I finally got the curtain put up. Hopefully it stays. The dog, before I couldn't find the stud. And I was having trouble with the stud situation. And then the dog kept pulling it down. So anyways, it is up. Hopefully it will stay that way. That would be great. But as you see, there's just stuff everywhere. It's just a mess. The carpet in here, they've chewed up something. So there's like little bitty pieces of plastic on the carpet. And then once you enter the kitchen, it's, oh my goodness. Yeah. So last night I cooked, or well, yesterday we cooked. We had a big meal yesterday and Jordan cooked on his new grill that he got for Father's Day. Yesterday was Father's Day. And so, he cooked on the grill and we had a big meal and I went to bed early. I did not mess with it. So the dishes from last night are still sitting here. There's still food from last night. Anyways, there are dishes in the sink. And as always, there are dishes to be put up. You guys, I always have dishes to put up. I swear. That is a never-ending thing, the dishes. Oh, my Lord. There's a random bottle of paint. Random bottle of Arteza yellow paint. No idea why that's there. Anyways. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, I've had to have a towel in the floor all weekend because it rained a couple times. And, well, it, like, showered a couple times. And then, so it gets muddy out there. And, oh, my goodness. Look at my windows. Look how bad the windows look. Can you guys see that? That's all dog. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, so it is definitely time to clean. Let's get to it. Alrighty, guys. So to get started cleaning my house, the first thing I usually do is start in the living room. And what I normally do is straighten the pillows because Lord knows these dogs knock the pillows off 100 times a day. I also spray down my couch and the pillows and then also my curtains, sometimes the rugs. It is made by Zepp and it is a air and fabric refresher. I'll put it on the screen. So I use that to refresh the fabrics in my house and the rugs, the pillows, the blankets, the whatever. Anyway, so I will spray it down. And then I started to dust, which is not something that I do often. I will have to say I'm not real good at dusting. Yeah, I do it from time to time, but not as often as I should. Y'all, I literally went to the bathroom and came back and the pillows were already on the stinking floor. Like, are you serious? Oh my goodness. So anyways, I replaced the pillows once again. It's like a game with them or something, I think, at this point. Anyways, I replaced the pillows and continued to dust. So I'm using my Mrs. Meyer's. I usually use the Murphy's Oil Soap spray. That's usually what I dust with. But it had been quite some time, as you can see there, since I had dusted. So I decided I would use the Mrs. Meyer's this time because it's an all-purpose cleaner, disinfectant, deodorizer, yada, yada, yada. So I just decided that I would go ahead and use the Mrs. Meyer's this time, wipe everything down with it, and then the next time I dust, I will use the Murphy's Oil Soap. Okay, so I had my tripod set up. I was going to put the camera here and let you guys see just how dirty the windows are. And then obviously have it, you know, the camera going while I was cleaning the windows, and then we'd see the before and after of the window, whatever. Anyways, look at the window sill, you guys. I pulled the curtain back on this window and I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? Look at that. That's just from them jumping up here, y'all. How in the world? I don't understand. I wipe their feet when they come in, for heaven's sakes. What is this? Oh, this is real life. That's what this is. All right, so I'm going to spray the Mrs. Meyer's on it. We're going to let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I mean, whatever. It doesn't take long. And then I'm fixing to wipe that right up. Let me show you. Okay, so like I said, I just sprayed it down really well with the Mrs. Meyer's. I let it sit for a minute or two, and then I went back with my microfiber cloth and I cleaned it. It did take some extra elbow grease to get all of that off, but hey, that's just part of cleaning. But I really like working with the Mrs. Meyer's just because I feel like it really cleans. It doesn't just wipe it away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clean when you're done. But yeah, so that was disgusting. Looks pretty dead blame good though when I'm done, huh? That's what it should always look like. I cannot believe that I let it get so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, I give up. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, you guys. They said have dogs. It'll be fun. Yes, yes, yes. This windowsill does not look near as bad. They don't really get on in this window as much as they do the other one. It doesn't look near as bad. The window even doesn't look near as bad. It just needs to be cleaned and we'll be ready to go with this one. But yeah, gotta get the spot off the wall, for heaven's sakes. That's disgusting. So here I went with my cleaning sprays once again, and I started cleaning. So I sprayed the spot on the wall down with the Mrs. Meyer's once again, cleaned that right up, and obviously as I cleaned, I just found more and more to wipe. So I ended up wiping down the entire door. I wiped down the baseboard underneath it. It's just one of those almost ADHD type cleaning situations. But anyways, I did clean the front door, made sure it was nice and clean. I actually have put up a new door hanger outside, so I cleaned the outside of the door a couple days prior to that. I can't wait to show you guys the new door hanger. It is so stinking cute. My boss from the flower shop gave it to me as like a gift, and it's darling. It is darling. Anyways, so last thing, after I've gotten everything else in that room finished, I have dusted everything. I have thrown away any top trash that was laying around. I have taken things and put them back in their home from where they were supposed to be. Now I'm going to do the floors. So I grab my Tenneco stick vacuum and here I go. I get to doing it. Get the floors all done up, start on the kitchen. So when I get into the kitchen, the very first thing I do is get my dishes ready to get soaking. So I want to dump all of my supper dishes from the night before, get all of those dishes in the sink, get everything thrown away that needs to be thrown away, and then get some water and soap going on them dishes. Now, I always end up having to take the trash out. Every time I clean the kitchen, the trash cans are full. Somehow, it always, lucky me, gets the full trash cans. But anyways, can anybody else relate? Let me know in the comment section. Are you the only person in your house that realizes that the trash is full? Because I have come to the conclusion that I am the only person in my house that can open up the trash can and be like, oh, this needs to be dumped. Nobody else seems to notice that for some reason. Oh my goodness. Now, for my counters, I also used the Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose everyday cleaner. I like the scent lavender. This is an all-natural, all-purpose cleaner. I absolutely love the way it smells. It has got such a clean smell to it. And I love lavender anyway, so I really, really love this. But I use this all over my house. Like, I literally wiped down the our nightstands in the bedroom with the Mrs. Meyer's. I just really enjoy using it. Okay, so I started my dishwater and realized I had a leak under the sink. Oh my word. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and get my dishes done real fast and get that dishwater out of there. And oh my gosh, it just created like a whole new problem for me because now I have all of this sitting out everywhere. Oh yeah, this is oh and I still have to put up the dishes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, it'll be all right. So the first thing I did was get busy putting up the dishes that were already sitting there. I always, guys, always have dishes to put up. I swear. If it's not dishes, it is laundry. But one of the two is always waiting for me. Anyways, I wanted to get those dishes put up as quick as possible. That way I could get the dishes that were in the sink washed as quick as possible and get that water out of the sink. That way it didn't continue to leak underneath, you know, under the sink. Now, I did put a towel under there just to catch what was dripping from me having the dishwater going. And at the same time, I'm steadily cooking. I don't even know what we were having that night. I think it is shrimp lo mein, but that's strictly besides the point. Anyways, needed a little water break. Everybody needs one of those. So after my little water break, I started in on the dishes. Now, the dish soap that I use is the green Palmolive. And the reason that I use it is not because it's great, because it's actually not the best dishwashing liquid. But it smells like my grandmother. Because my grandmother always used Palmolive and I was always in the kitchen with her growing up. That smell just takes me back to my childhood, and my grandmother. So that's why I buy the Palmolive. But that's what I'm using at the current moment. Now, a lot of times I just get the Dawn Power Spray. I like that best for doing dishes. But I do like to get the Palmolive from time to time just because it really, truly reminds me of my grandmother. You guys let me know in the comments, do certain smells take you guys back to your childhood or certain times in your life, and they help you with memories and just enjoying the past? Do certain smells do that for you guys? Because they do for me. I hope that's normal. Anyways, got the dishes done and then immediately started in on the stove because it was awful. It looked really, really bad. And the thing about the glass top stoves, I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it so much more than I do the regular stoves that have an eye on them, because those are so much harder to keep clean. But the thing about the glass top stoves is it does show everything. It will show fingerprints, it'll show specks of grease. I mean, it'll show literally everything. But after that, we had this place looking spick and span. for today. Thank you so much for being with me, and y'all have a blessed day.